קורה אנשים? כאן קאפקייק ואני פה בעוד סרטון חדש, אני פה באליג'ן בעוד פרק walk in אליג'ן פילדס. אוקיי, כנראה זה קשור לאליג'ן שביקרנו בהם מקודם. זה ההוא שקיפל, זה... הוא נראה לי... למה הוא מקפל את הדברים האלה? הוא קיפל את כל זה? אוקיי, הנה אנחנו. עוד שריפה. 4 קורבנות לפחות. 650 דרום הובר. זה הכתובת. טוב, בואו רגע. השם שלו זה קפטן מקלטי.
Get going, Phelps.
אוקיי.
My wife is so done. She stares at the orange juice for hours.
אוקיי, אז יש לנו קפטן, השם של הקפטן זה קפטן מקלטי.
I was walking down the street and I...
אוקיי, אז בואו נלך ל-650 דרום הובר. קדימה. אוקיי, הנה הגעתי ל-650 דרום הובר. מעניין איך קוראים למשפחה שלהם. מסכנים. אוקיי, הנה קרודרס. כן, כנראה הם מתים בפנים. בואו נראה מה יש פה כרגע. אוקיי, מה זה העיתון הזה? שרפו עוד מלא בתים. אוקיי. וואו. איך קוראים למקום הזה? רנצ'קו אסקלדידו.
How did you get my number, Ira?
אוקיי, נדלג על זה. רנצ'קו אסקלדידו נשרפה. זה אזור חדש של אליג'ן מנרו, מנסה לבנות שם בתים. נראה לי שזה שווה ביקור. יכול להיות שהוא הצית את כל הבתים האלה לקבלת כספי הביטוח כי הוא בנה את זה והוא רק מכר את זה. אני לא יודע. צריך נראה לי לבקר את אליג'ן מנרו עוד מעט. אוקיי, אינסטנט היט.
Looks like the same model. You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Okay.
Do you have a name? Morelli, Mike.
משפחת מורלי. הם היו גם ברשימה של המנצחים.
Okay. Anything else? Be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Ledge. He's the expert.
Okay, צריך לדבר
Doesn't
על
make any
ליץ'.
sense. Why aren't they scattered around like the rest of the debris?
I think they've been moved.
הוא חושב שהזיזו אותם אחרי השריפה.
After the explosion and before the fire.
אחרי הפיצוץ ולפני השריפה.
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt a thing.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
It still doesn't make any sense. Why would you run into a burning building?
טוב, בואו נראה. אנשים מסכנים.
What are they doing?
Prayer effect is from the fire. The muscles and tendons contract.
טוב, בואו נראה. נראה לי ראיתי שם עוד איזשהו משהו שסימנו. כן. מה זה? התמונה שלהם.
You ever think about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them bigs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
טוב.
It's our boy.
כל חושב שזה אותו אחד.
I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
But what about the guy we have in
הוא חושב
jail?
שמשפחת שהשריפה של סויר
Got the wrong guy.
It doesn't
הלכה לא
explain
נכון.
why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt. For the fire? For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families.
הוא חושב שהבן אדם, הוא רוצה לשרוף בתים ולא משפחות. הוא מצפה שהבית יהיה ריק.
You are one very disturbed individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
You could be right.
הנה,
You
מסכימים
come up
איתו,
with an
ביגס לא הסכים.
alternative explanation.
Sure, it's the same guy.
הוא בטוח שזה אותו אחד.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole, but I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
אוקיי.
Evidence?
אוקיי. לא יודע מה עבר על
check out the hot
ביגס.
water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Biggs.
אוקיי, בואו נראה מה אוכל את ביגס.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
אוקיי.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. The things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fuck. End of story.
אוקיי. הרשל אומר שאנחנו לא עומדים לעצור אותו, אנחנו עומדים להרוג אותו.
You remember the
שעשה את
list
זה.
from the travel agent?
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too.
הנה, פלפס
was
אומר
on
לו
that
שגם
list.
המורליז היו גם מנצחים.
We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
אוקיי, הרשל אומר שכדאי אולי שנבקר את השכנים.
You don't look like a fireman, son.
מה יש פה? סיגריות.
Someone was keeping
כמה
watch.
סיגריות? כנראה שהוא היה
they were
כאן
here
כמה
for quite
זמן,
a
היה
while.
לו מתצפת.
Man looks distinctive.
וסימני רגליים.
Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
אוקיי. בואו נדבר איתו.
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck. Imagine after having won that weekend away.
What's your name, sir?
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
אוקיי.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
אוקיי, הוא קטע אותנו באמצע ואמר, תראו, אני ישנתי בזמן הפיצוץ, אני
You
לא
didn't
קונה
like
את זה.
Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
What do you mean?
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
אוקיי, הם גם סירבו
Did you
למכור
see
את
anyone hanging
הבתים.
around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope.
הוא
Ken
טוען
says I
שלא.
was looking out, though.
הוא טוען שלא. והוא לא יצא החוצה
I
בכלל.
think you're covering for someone, Foreman. Who is it?
And I think you are off your rocker. How can you make an accusation like that? What proof have you got?
איזו הוכחה יש לנו? הסיגריות או הצעדים? מה נבחר?
I can see you're the
אוי,
excitable type.
אוי, זה הסיגריות.
You shouldn't
כנראה.
let your imagination run away with itself.
You said someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. They're billboards. That Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
אוקיי, לא קונה
Whatever
את זה.
you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell. Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
אוקיי, הוא לא הסכים למכור, הבעל בית של מורלי.
You said the Morellis had
כאילו,
one
האבא
weekend
שם.
away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
הוא טוען שהוא לא יודע, אני לא קונה את זה. לא משנה, אני אאמין, לא? כי אין עוד
You
אופציות.
didn't enter yourself?
החליפה
I'd
הזאת
already
היא
agreed
זה.
to sell. The competition was an incentive for those who were still thinking about it.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen.
יש לו את הפלייר
I can
של
get it for you if you
התחרות
like.
במטבח, הוא יכול להביא לנו, מעולה. הרשל מצא
Hey,
משהו?
look, Cole.
A couple of things. What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it
origami.
origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
זה אותו אחד שקיפל בהתחלה.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
טוב, בואו נהרוס את זה.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
For Elysian Fields Developments.
חתום למטה על ידי מיסטר לילנד מונרו. צריך לבקר אותם. הנה, יש לו עוד אחד.
Oh, I see you already have one.
זה עם החלק התחתון. זה עם התחרות לקטלינה איילנד.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
אוקיי.
Gotta be something big, right?
טוב, בואו נדבר בטלפון, נראה מה הולך.
I need an address for a property developer.
Elysian Fields Development.
One moment, Detective. The address is 748 North Oxford Avenue,
נתנו לנו
Wilshire.
כתובת, זה
Anything
קרוב
else?
רצח לפה.
Messages, please.
אוקיי.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
אוקיי, צריך לדבר עם
Thanks.
קפטן
Can you
מקלטי
put me through,
מיידית.
operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads on the Morelli fire.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
הנה, אנחנו אומרים לו.
You're about to do what?
הוא
Leland
מתפלא.
Monroe.
לילנד
Friend
מונרו
of the mayor and the chief.
הוא חבר קרוב של ראש העיר ושל המפכ"ל.
Warning you, Phelps.
הוא מזהיר אותנו.
Commander, we have a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
הוא כרגע איים עלינו,
I have a report on my desk today.
שאנחנו לא נלך לשם.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end.
אין פלא. טוב,
We should check out
נלך רגע.
Rancho Escondido.
You know the place?
Sure. Corner of Fountain and Wilton.
כן,
Let's go.
הרשל מציע שאני אלך לרנצ'קו אסקנדיטו. אז קדימה, מה אני אגיד? נראה, אולי יש שם כיווני חקירה. במקום ללכת לאליג'ן פילדס.
Can you drive to this one?
אוקיי, Welcome to רנצ'קו
There are
אסקנדיטו.
times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own property.
It is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for a
Smart
fray.
mouth son of a bitch.
Okay already. I'm gonna
אוקיי,
Stop fitting a GI.
We're gonna have to pacify these.
נפיל אותו. פינאלה. אוקיי, מה יש לנו פה? נראה בחור קשוח. לא. לא. קדימה, ופינאלה. רגע, לא, ועכשיו. בום. לו כיף נראה לי. הוא ככה מת, כאילו, ככה נפל על הרצפה.
Good thing you showed up when you did, detectives. Those folks were baying for blood.
Okay then. Let's see if there's anything.
טוב, בואו נראה מה יש לחקור פה. מה זה? נראה אבן שיצאה מהמקום, זה לא אמור לקרות למרות השריפה. זה נראה זול.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick. Doesn't appear to
זה
be
גם
any
לא אמור
water
לקרות.
either.
הם בנויים מחומרים זולים בטירוף. צריך לבקר את לילנד מונרו.
If we're paying a visit to Elysian and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on.
טוב, אליג'ן פילדס,
You can drive.
קדימה. אוקיי. בואו ניכנס. נראה לדבר פה עם המזכירה הזו.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
אוקיי, המזכירה הראשית שלו אומרת לו, למזכירה המשנית לשלוח אותנו.
We would like to speak to Mr. Monroe.
I'm afraid it's impossible.
היא טוענת שזה
Mr.
בלתי אפשרי.
Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right to.
This is getting us nowhere, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary,
אוקיי,
gentlemen.
מנרו.
Come into my office.
קדימה, נלך לדבר איתו. איזה משרד נקי?
Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
Biggs!
זו תוכנית של רנצ'קו אסקלדיטו, נראה לי.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
אוקיי, שאלה ראשונה.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation?
הוא טוען שזה צירוף מקרים זה שאנחנו רוצים פליירים של אליג'ן פילדס בכל מקום
I
שיש
advertise on
שריפה.
radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using Waybill.
אני לא קונה את זה.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
אוקיי.
What do you know about a competition for
הנה,
families
נשאל
to
אותו
win
מה הוא
free
יודע על
vacations
התחרות
to
לקטלינה
Catalina Island?
איילנד.
My company runs many promotions.
החברה שלו מריצה הרבה
I'm not
תחרויות.
familiar with that one.
רגלות, הוא לא מכיר את זה.
Level with me.
השם שלו מתחת לזה,
You
זה
know all
שקרן,
about
יש לנו
vacation
הוכחה.
offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
אוקיי. הנה.
Your face is all over the flyers, Mr. Monroe. You know about the prizes, and you're aware that they get given to holdouts.
My face is the brand. It's on all our advertising. Did you know that the mayor and the chief of
הוא
police
מנסה לאיים עוד
part of
עלינו.
the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
לא משנה, הוא לא מנסה.
Do you want to accuse them of murder as well?
We've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
אוקיי.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
אוקיי. אוקיי, אני לא בטוח בזה. אוקיי,
Come on,
נתקו.
Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the waste basket of history.
אוקיי.
To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
What's Elysian Fields' involvement in Rancho Escondido?
אוקיי, מה העירוב של
One of our
אליג'ן
latest
פילד
housing
ברנצ'קו
developments.
אסקלדיטו.
It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulation.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
אוקיי.
You're
הוא
lying,
משקר.
bro.
הוא טוען
something out of
שהבתים
kilter
בנויים
about that development.
מחומרים
Son,
טובים
I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend.
ויקרים.
There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
אוקיי, הוא אומר שאין שום דרך שאנחנו נוכל להוכיח אחרת. הנה.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boys. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life.
אוקיי, כולם פותחו, כאילו,
Investment
עשו
of that
לכולם ביטוח
magnitude
בקליפורניה,
demands-
Fire and Life.
Do you think they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists. Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
אוקיי.
The contractors I use for waybills. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it would be of any help.
That would be very helpful, Mr. Monroe.
Glad to hear it. I'm always happy to help the LAPD. My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
הוא ניסה לאיים על ביגס, אבל לא נראה שלביגס היה אכפת.
Glad to be of help, officers.
אוקיי. הרברט צ'אפמן, הוא ברשימה.
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
צריך למצוא איפה מחזיקים את צ'אפמן.
Your boss is a fine man.
אוקיי.
Operator, give me dispatch.
יותר now.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, detective?
How could I help, detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, detective.
הוא שוחרר הבוקר. איזה באסה.
I'm sorry, detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
הנה.
I'll get back to you, detective. APB will go out over
אוקיי,
KGPL
וביקשנו גם
shortly.
כתובת ברגע שהיא תדע, היא בודקת
Thank you.
כרגע. אוקיי. The Blue Room.
Till the minute I win it, a beautiful face till there's love for me in it. Give me your heart and baby I'll bin it, 'cause I always kill the things I love.
אוקיי, והנה רוי
Buy me a
הרברט
drink,
מתאבד.
Cole?
For the
No.
sake of a
Not even for old time's sake? Not even for that? You're not gonna ask me why I'm here?
אוקיי, למה הוא
I
פה?
wouldn't give you the pleasure. We'll get around to it.
is something quite other.
She's in fine voice this evening.
אוקיי.
I wonder how the commander would feel
Save the
about...
threats for someone who cares about them.
הוא מנסה לאיים
You're
עליהם.
breaking my heart, Cole.
אוקיי.
You know how I feel about you.
Will turn to surprise as you feel the pain.
Stay away from Elysian Fields.
Fields הוא אומר עליו.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that company.
I have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished.
החקירה שלנו
Homicide will
גמורה.
be taking
מחלקת
over
רצח
from here.
ייקחו את זה מכאן.
I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle. Thanks for the drink, Cole.
הדירה של אלזה.
You get the message about Monroe?
הנה.
Yeah. Earl delivered.
גם הוא קיבל איום.
You?
רק אצלו
Started
מקלקי.
making noises about my pension.
Sorry
טוב.
about that, Virgil. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
Say, Phelps, Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelkey when it's all said and done.
אוקיי. לאן צריך לנסוע?
KGPL calling car 11K.
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert
אוקיי,
Chapman,
כתובת להרברט צ'אפמן.
North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
בואו נאסוף אותו.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
הוא שואל אם אנחנו נלחמנו ביחידה הזאת.
I'm gonna go over the case notes.
שוגרלוף.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso
הוא מכיר את ג'ק קלסו.
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance
הוא
investigator over
חוקר
at
ביטוח
California Fire and
בקליפורניה
Life.
פייר אנד
Our
לייף.
paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. I know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that.
אוקיי. הנה הדירה של צ'אפמן. אוקיי. זה לא צ'אפמן.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I
הוא
can
גם לא
mow the
יודע איפה הוא.
lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah, he's out somewhere. There's some kind of
Okay.
Take a
problem.
look at the car.
נראה את האוטו שלו.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
זה הדבר הזה שיותר קל לשרוף איתו דברים. אוקיי.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
כדורים לנשק.
We should revise the APP. He's
זה
clearly
בוודאות
armed.
חמוש. זה אותם כדורים לאקדח של פלפס. זה אקדח נורא טוב, הוא יכול להרוג במהירות, זה לא טוב. עוד
Definitely gives him
פלייר.
opportunity.
Hold it, Cole.
הנה
There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out
ביג
of the
זרוע
laundry.
צ'אפמן, מהמכבסה.
Shit.
הוא ראה
He's seen
אותנו.
us.
Cops! Again!
אוי, הוא הוציא את האקדח. הוא השתלט על הרכבת נראה לי. כן.
He must have caught the
לא.
trolley.
הוא השתלט
We
על
gotta move
הרכבת.
fast, Cole. I'll call
אוקיי.
this in. Get some cars dispatched.
איך שנקרא לתגבורת.
Car 11K calling KGPL. 11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar, currently heading east on Melrose Avenue. Advise all units. Suspect is in control of car and driving dangerously.
Roger, 11K. All units, officers need assistance on Melrose Avenue. A suspect aboard the 1110 University streetcar headed eastbound. Approach with caution. Suspect is in control of the streetcar and driving dangerously. Units to handle code 3 identified.
אוקיי, כרגע אנחנו בהילוך מהיר. נראה לאן אני הולך עם צ'אפמן. מתחיל לרדת גשם. זה יותר מחליק. ייתן להר של לראות בזה. אוקיי, הוא עוד מעט עוצר אותו. אוקיי, קדימה. אוקיי. קדימה. אוי, אנחנו מתקרבים לתחנת המשטרה, זה לא ייגמר טוב. לא בשבילו לפחות.
Look, Cole, the side plate's gone. Get me closer. I think I got a shot here.
אוקיי, הוא מתחיל לראות. אוקיי, זה סופו.
Looks like we have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
The fires benefit Elysian in some way. I don't see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
אוקיי, נאום הקפטן.
Nice work, gentlemen.
עבודה טובה.
Put yourself at
שמנו את
considerable
עצמנו
risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of
בסכנה
lives. Anyone else but you,
מוחלטת,
Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award.
והצלנו הרבה חיים בגלל
We've
זה.
had our eyes on that slippery Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I
אוקיי.
hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? We'll be calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
אוקיי, זה לא נגמר. הבית של אלזה נראה לי זו הדירה.
What is it?
A letter from
מכתב מילו.
his insurance policy named me beneficiary.
הצוואה, הירושה שלו.
California Fire and Life.
קליפורניה פייר אנד לייף.
For Elysian?
הוא עבד
The roof
בשביל אליג'ן.
he was working on collapsed.
הגג שהוא עבד מתחתיו קרס.
I'd like you to do something.
הוא מבקש שהיא תעשה לו טובה.
I think there's something
הוא
dirty
חושב
about
שיש
Elysian
משהו
Fields.
מלוכלך
What has that
באליג'ן.
got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see
הוא
an
רוצה
investigator,
שהיא
Jack Kelso,
תדחה את התשלום שהיא קיבלה ושהיא תדבר עם ג'ק קלסו.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help Miss Kelso?
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
He is a friend of yours?
He hates my guts. Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
אוקיי, אז צופים יקרים, זה היה הסרטון, שימו לייק, תירשמו לערוץ, לא לשכוח, להפעיל את הפעמון, מקווה מאוד שנהנתם, כי אני מאוד, ועד הפעם הבא, יאללה ביי.
Put it out the coupe at the lot.